Good morning, Wheeling Nation. Welcome inside the Highland Sports Complex for today's softball doubleheader between the University of Indianapolis Greyhounds and the Wheeling Cardinals. My name is Alex Baker. I already filled out my lineup cards and cracked open a bag of sunflower seeds. The only thing left to do is get you folks at home ready for first pitch. The two games today are the first of the season for the Cardinals. They saw a 3-win improvement from 2023 to 2024. The 2025 roster features 12 new faces, most of which are freshmen, but there are a few transfers as well. A decent portion of last season's everyday stars have graduated, but a few key returners are Tessa Wise, Maria Clark, Madison Kay, and Shyla Miller. Tessa Wise ate up a majority of the innings in the circle for head coach Mallory Chapman. She posted a 3-12 record and a 9.23 ERA over her 78 innings. Maria Clark, a graduate of Martins Ferry High School, was a two-way player. When she towed the slab, she had a 9.57 ERA through her 36 and two-thirds innings pitched. At the plate, she had a 2.55 batting average, doubled twice, and homered once. Corner infielder Madison Kay put together a solid freshman season, hitting .246 with the team leading 5 home runs, and she drove in 16 runs. As for Shyla Miller, she batted .307 and was a defensive juggernaut with a .907 fielding percentage. The Greyhounds from the University of Indianapolis have already seen the field 4 times this season. They played in the Music City Invitational down in Nashville a couple weeks ago. UIndy lost its first 2 games to Ashland Cedarville, but picked up a 12-4 win over Ohio Dominican in 6 innings. The last matchup of the Invitational was against the 17th-ranked Trevecca Nazarene Trojans. It took 10 innings to decide a winner. The Greyhounds built a 5-0 lead in the first 3 innings, but watched it slip away with 4th and 5th inning rallies by the Trojans. The score would stay knotted at 5 until inning number 3. Here, the sides broke even with a run apiece. In the top of the 10th, UIndy's Shelby Cook tripled to left, bringing home Tori Angles. Nazarene would tie it in the home half of the inning with a double to left. A sacrifice fly would help the Trojans complete a comeback. Wheeling and UIndy have met 8 times in the almost 10-year history of this series. The Greyhounds have yet to lose to the Cardinals. These two schools played an early season doubleheader at this very complex last season. UIndy came away with victories of 9-0 and 15-4. Grace Mummery was the lone Redbird to notch more than one hit against the Greyhounds during that twin bill. That's all I've got for the pregame show. I'm going to go ahead and send this one over to Zach Ziegler. Here soon, he'll be queuing up the national anthem and introducing our starting lineups for this one.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Highland Sports Complex for today's softball action between the University of Indianapolis and your Wheeling Cardinals. And now it's time to meet today's starting lineups. First for UIndy. Leading off and playing in center field, number 16, Sydney Oliver. Batting second and playing at first base, number 23, Shelby Cook. Batting third and playing at second base, number 8, Jocelyn Calvin. Batting fourth and playing in left field, number 1, Brooklyn Willis. Batting fifth and pitching, number 25, Cheyenne Eads. Batting sixth and catching, number 3, Ella Palm. Batting seventh and playing at third base, number 44, Maya Rodriguez. Batting eighth and playing at third base, number 10, Kara Cooper. And batting ninth and playing in right field, number 4, Peyton Cusack. The flex player playing at shortstop is number 12, Emma Piercy. The Greyhounds are led by their head coach, Melissa Frost, assisted by Ben Farrell, Macy Brown, and Amanda Demerly. And now, the starting lineup for your Wheeling Cardinals. Leading off and playing in center field, number 13, Amber Morgan. Batting second and playing at shortstop, number 16, Kiki Warren. Batting third and playing at third base, number 10, Tatiana Topahima. Batting fourth and pitching, number 0, Maria Clark. Batting fifth, the designated player, number 42, Madison Kay. Batting sixth and playing in right field, number 12, Ava Krasik. Batting seventh and catching, number 14, Grace Montgomery. Batting eighth and playing in left field, number 34, Ray Casasa. And batting ninth and playing in second base, number 21, Shiloh Miller. And your flex player playing at first base, number 5, Kirsten Monday. Wheeling is led by their head coach, Mallory Chapman, assisted by Courtney Rogers, Cassie Mender, Chris Mender, and Sammy Condroy. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Sydney Oliver, the center fielder who wears number 16, will lead things off here for UIndy in the top of the first. In the circle for the Cardinals for their first game of the 2025 campaign is Maria Clark. Last season she went 1-5, puts a .957 ERA through her 36 2/3 innings pitched. Gave up 39 earned runs on 56 hits. She was able to strike out 15 and ended up walking 47. Cook on the year batting .357 over her first 4 games. Here's the first pitch of the season for the Cardinals. It's outside for ball 1. Cook already has 5 hits this season, and 3 of them are for extra bases. She's driven in 2 runs as well. Pitch number 2 from Clark, grounded to first, and Amber Morgan takes care of that one. Or excuse me, Kirsten Monday.
First baseman, number 23, Shelby Cook.
I'll bring the first baseman, number 23, Shelby Cook, to the plate. Much like Oliver, she's batting .357. Also has 5 hits, 2 doubles, 2 triples, and 4 ribbies. Takes the first pitch strike here from Clark. Defensively behind Clark, we've got Rain Casasa in left field, Amber Morgan in center field, Ava Kresick in right field. Coming up to the infield, Kiki Wericks and Shala Miller up the middle at short and second. Kirsten Monday, as we found out, over there at first. And at third base, we have Tatiana Tofuhima. Behind the plate in this one, Grace Mummery. 0-2 count here on Shelby Cook, the left-handed hitting first baseman for the Greyhounds. Clark deals the 0-2. Tried to go upstairs and get Cook to chase. She's able to lay off the high stuff there. Moves the count to a ball and 2 strikes. Clark motions home the 1-2. And that'll be the first strikeout of the season for Maria Clark, as Cook will head back to the bench. That'll bring the second baseman, number 8, Jocelyn Calvin, to the dish with 2 away in the inning. Calvin batting .250 this season. 4 hits, 1 of them's a double. And she's also driven in 1. Clark's first pitch, a little bit out. That'll be a ball. And here's the 1-0. Called strike on the outer third portion of the plate. Evens the count up at 1-1. Maria to the plate. A little bit up. That'll be ball number 2. Count goes to 2-1. Clark has efficiently retired the first 2 batters. Oliver grounded out to start things, and Cook went down looking. 2-1, misses. 3 balls and a strike now on Jocelyn Calvin. Clark deals. A strike. I'll move the count full on Jocelyn Calvin. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopper up the middle. Wericks is there, fires the first, a little off the mark. That'll be an error on Werricks.
Left fielder, number 1, Brooklyn Willis.
And bring the left fielder, Brooklyn Willis, to the plate. She's a cleanup batter in this lineup. Willis batting .313 this year. 5 hits, a triple, a homer. He's driven in 5 and sends that one deep to left center field. That one hits the top floor. A 2-out, 2-run home run for Brooklyn Willis. And just like that, UIndy takes a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Here at the Highland Sports Complex, playing with a little bit different ground rules than we would be up at JB Chambers I-470 Complex. So if a few of my calls are a little bit delayed today, folks, I'm waiting on the official signal from the umpires down on the field. So following the 2-out home run, we will see the pitcher Cheyenne Eads come to the plate. Eads takes the first pitch outside. She's batting .308 this year. She's got a double and 2 RBIs. Eads awaits the 1-0. Here it comes. That's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Moves the count even to 1-1. Clark takes a walk beyond the circle. Shakes off the first sign from Mummery. Has the one she wants. Here it comes. That one fouled back into the netting. Clark set at the belt. That pitch, a little up, a little bit out. That'll be a ball. This pitch, lined foul. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cheyenne Eads at the plate. Maria Clark looks into Grace Mummery for the sign. She's got it, and here comes the 3-2 pitch. This one, chop foul. Eads will get another crack at it. The 3-2 once more. Another one foul. Clark and Eads battling right now. The 8th pitch on its way. Eads lays off. And that will be ball 3. I was mistaken. Here's the payoff pitch. That one's sent right back up into the middle. That'll be a ground ball to center field. Amber Morgan did misplay it real quick, but she went to the knee, didn't let the ball get too far behind her. It hit off her shin, slowed it down, able to keep the runner at first base. Now we're going to see the catcher, Ella Palm. She's batting .250 this season. She's got 3 hits. One of them is a triple. She's driven in 3 RBIs. First pitch, a little low. Count moves to a ball and no strikes. Clark had retired the first 2 batters of the inning relatively quickly. Oliver grounded out to first base. Shelby Cook went down on strikes. This pitch slugged into left, but Rain Casasa is there for out number 3. UIndy will leave 1 runner on, but they put a 2 spot up in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first right after this break. It's been a moment since you've heard the Wheeling batting order, so I'll go ahead and deliver it to you again. Batting leadoff is the center fielder, Amber Morgan. In the 2 spot is the shortstop, Kiki Wericks. Batting third and playing third base is Tatiana Tofuhima. In the cleanup spot is the pitcher, Maria Clark. Batting fifth, the designated player, Madison Kay. Batting sixth and playing right field, Ava Kresick. In the 7th spot is the catcher, Grace Mummery. Rain Casasa, the left fielder, bats 8th. And rounding out the Cardinals lineup is the second baseman, Shyla Miller. Defensively, behind Cheyenne Eads for UIndy, Brooklyn Willis in left field, Sydney Oliver in straightaway center field. Payne Cusack out there and right. Coming to the infield, Maya Rodriguez at third, Emma Piercy at short, Jocelyn Calvin at second, Shelby Cook at first, and behind the dish is Ella Palm. Amber Morgan transferred in from Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville. She hit 158 there and drove in a run against Creighton. First pitch taken for a ball high. Last time Cheyenne Eads was in the circle was on February 1st against Trevecca Nazarene. She went 5 2/3 innings, gave up an earned run on 3 hits, K'd 5 and walked 1 as Morgan fouls away pitch number 2. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 on its way. Got a piece of Morgan. She'll get a free 60.
The shortstop, number 16.
Now we'll see the shortstop, number 16, Kiki Wericks. Wericks, a native of Indianapolis, Indiana. She broke Lawrence High School's RBI record back in 2022. She spent the last 2 seasons at Franklin Pierce University. The junior is a left-handed hitter, and that one fouled down the third base line, 0-1. The 0-1 on the way. It's high. Count even. Had a ball and a strike. Both of these teams out there today very young. That pitch high for ball number 2. UIndy's a team that went 60-7, made a deep playoff run last season. A lot of new faces on that Greyhound roster, though. Everyone's still trying to adjust and get into the flow of things. That pitch taken for a strike. Count even again at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch up and away for ball number 3. Full count now on the shortstop, Kiki Wericks. Here's the payoff, sent to the first baseman. Goes to second for 1. Gets the lead runner in Morgan.
Third baseman.
That'll bring the third baseman, number 10, Tasiana Tofahima, to the plate with 1 down in the inning. During that last at-bat, I was talking about how both of these teams are very young. Right here, one of the freshmen that head coach Mallory Chapman brought in. She takes a hack at the first pitch. Chapman's very excited for this new group that she has. And we got a throw down to first, and Wericks is going to take second safely. She got a very nice secondary lead there after the pitch. And the catcher, Ella Palm, decided to try and backpick her. Wericks able to swipe second. Now the umpire out there at second base getting the bag set back into position. And now we're ready to go again. But Chapman told us during her coach show this week that all these new faces gives a fresh perspective on everything. Tofahima swings through that one. She'll have 2 strikes on her now. Fouls this one back. She'll stay alive. Just 1 away in the inning. Cardinals with an opportunity to get back one of those runs with a runner at second. And Tofahima will strike out looking.
The pitcher, number 0, Maria Clark.
The pitcher, Maria Clark, steps into the right-handed batter's box. She'll see, or we'll see, if she can help herself out here. Mentioned in the pregame show, Clark hit .255 last season. Had 14 hits on the year. 2 of them were doubles. 1 left the yard. She takes strike 1 here. Clark had 6 ribbies last season. She struck out 7 times and walked 4 times. Takes this pitch. Wericks looking to take third. Throw down. Not in time. She overslid the base. Was able to get her right hand back on the bag to stay safe at third. A little shorter backstop, but you're never real sure where this ball is going to bounce to after it hits the padding or the glass. 1 ball, 1 strike count on Maria Clark. Here's the pitch from Eads. That's a strike on the swing. 1-2 the count now on Maria. Waiting on deck is designated player Madison Kay. The 1-2 swung on and missed by Clark. That will be out number 3 of the inning. Cardinals unable to capitalize on on Morgan getting hit by a pitch, and then Werrick's ending up taking second and third. We'll head to the top of the second after this. Your score, 2-0 in favor of UIndy. Welcome back inside the Highland Sports Complex. I'm Alex Baker. We're headed to the top of the second. UIndy leads this one over Wheeling 2-0. First batter of the inning will be number 44, Maya Rodriguez. She is the third baseman. She has the highest batting average on the team at .462. She's also the team's hits leader. She's got 6 of those. First pitch she sees in the dirt and outside for ball number 1. All 6 of Rodriguez's hits have been singles, and she has not advanced beyond that point. Just 6 total bases on the year. This one grounded back up the middle. Clark can't field it cleanly. Tofuhime there to at least knock the ball down.
Designated player, number 10, Kara Cooper.
I'll bring the designated player, number 10, Kara Cooper, to the plate. She's batting .375, has 3 hits, has scored 2 runs, tripled once, and driven in 3. She leads the team in hit by pitches. She showed bunt, pulled back. Clark motions home the 1-0. This one slugged to short right between Warwick's wickets. That'll be a single for Cooper. He'll bring the right fielder Peyton Cusack to the plate. Cusack making her 3rd appearance this season, just her 2nd start. 000 show for her batting average. She's going to attempt a bunt here, but it rolls foul. No outs in the inning. Runners at first and second. The 0-1. This one also bunted foul as Montgomery hops out of her catcher's stance to ensure it stays foul. 0-2 now on Cusack, the left-handed hitting right fielder for the University of Indianapolis. The 0-2 on its way outside for ball number 1. Clark, the windup and the pitch. That one upstairs for ball 2. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 on its way home. Swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. That'll bring the top of the order back up with the center fielder, number 16, Sydney Oliver. She's already 0 for 1 in this one. She grounded out to the first baseman, Kirsten Monday, last inning. First pitch she sees, low and away for ball number 1. That pitch looked good from here. Little in, though, says the home plate umpire. Clark fires. That one outside. Count 3-0 now. The 3-0 misses for ball number 4. Now the bases are loaded.
First baseman, Shelby Cook.
Shelby Cook, the first baseman, strolls to the plate. Just one away in the inning. Rodriguez reached on an error. Cooper singled. And Cusack Cade, but then Oliver walked on just 4 pitches. Cook already 0 for 1 in this one. First pitch she sees of this at-bat is a ball. Cook struck out swinging and the first. Struck out looking. This is the first game of the year. Trying to knock some rust off still, folks. Six straight balls from Maria Clark here as the count moves to 2-0 on Cook. And Clark has nowhere to put Shelby Cook either. The positive here is that any ball on the infield, you have a force out at any base. The 2-0 home. Sent foul. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 outside for ball number 3. Clark will need to find it here. Bounces in the dirt. That'll be a walk for Cook. Back-to-back walks from Clark. And that'll bring home a run for UIndy, moving the score to 3-0. Jocelyn Calvin, the second baseman, will come to the plate. Bases still loaded. Calvin was able to work a 3-2 count back in the first. Ended up reaching on an error by the shortstop, Kiki Werricks. And because of the dilemma The Cardinals are in right now. We'll see head coach Mallory Chapman come out, talk to her pitcher Maria Clark. She also draws the rest of the infield in. Just try and give everybody a little breather, refocus here, get this final out without too much more damage. The UIndy base runners, batter on deck, also had a little meeting down at third base as they will try to put the softball in play to bring home a run or more before this inning ends. So again, the batter, Jocelyn Calvin. She's the second baseman. Clark's first pitch to her, called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 coming home. That one sent foul. Again, we are playing under some different ground rules today. Not that that one would have been fair anyhow, but anything off the roof before that first line of netting down the right field line will be called foul. The 0-2 sent foul. Runner down there at third, Kara Cooper. Looked like she hit a little bit of the Michael Jackson to avoid getting hit by the ball and being the third out of the inning. Or, excuse me, second out of the inning. My fault. This one, high into the lights. The shortstop Werrick's there to record the catch. Now there's two away. And stepping in to the right-handed batter's box is the left fielder Brooklyn Willis. She was the one who put her team on top 2-0 in the first inning. She slugged one over the left center field fence. Base is still loaded here. First pitch in the turf. Montgomery was able to keep it in her glove, not allowing it to bounce to the backstop to allow any of the runners to try and move up 60 feet. Clark back on the slab. Deals the 1-0. That one, similar spot, little low. 2-0 now on Willis. Pitcher Cheyenne Eads waits on deck. Clark motions it home. That one a little bit below the knees for ball 3. Clark will regather herself beyond the pitcher's circle. 2 away in the inning. 3 runners on base. And Willis in a 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's a called strike. Rockabye baby, here's the 3-1. This one sent to deep center field. That one a one-hopper to the wall. And all 3 runs will come across. That'll be a base-clearing double for Brooklyn Willis, her second hit of the ball game.
Pitcher Cheyenne Eads.
This has been a 4-run second inning for the UIndy Greyhounds, who now lead 6-0. The batter, the pitcher, Cheyenne Eads. She worked a 3-2 count in her last at bat. This one grounded foul. Ended up singling. Here's the 0-1. It's up and away. Clark deals. This one, foul. Down the first base side. One ball, 2 strikes on Cheyenne Eads. She has 1 duck on the pond, and it's in scoring position. The 1-2 on its way. A little high. 2-2. The count now. There's a 2-2 pitch. This one, foul down the third base line. Count stays even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tefruhima handed the ball back to Clark with some words of encouragement. Clark shakes off Mummery. Has a sign after a deep breath, deals. This one sent into the alley. Another run will score. And Eads will stop at second. That's back-to-back doubles for the Greyhound offense, who now leads 7-0. And now catcher Ella Palm will step in. She is 0 for 1. Flew out to the left fielder, Rain Casasa, to end the first. We got Mallory Chapman talking to the home plate umpire. Perhaps some changes coming. We've got our first pitching change of the game. Maria Clark will head to first. Kirsten Monday to the circle. We'll let her toss her warm-up pitches, and then we'll be back with the rest of the inning. Welcome back inside the Highland Sports Complex. For the first time in her career, Kirsten Monday will be in the pitcher's circle. The freshman's first pitch is just a bit outside for ball number 1. Before the break, her and Maria Clark is a straight swap from pitcher to first and first to pitcher. The 1-0 high for ball 2. The batter is catcher number 3, Ella Palm, who's 0 for 1 in this one. Swings through the third pitch of the AB. There's a count to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1, swung on and missed. Count's even at 2-2 now. Also see Tessa Wise warming out beyond the center field fence. The 2-2 for Monday. Sent to deep left field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Casasa sends it in. And that'll be the third consecutive double for the Greyhounds as Eads scores on the play. 8 zilch, your score now in favor of UIndy. And we'll see the third baseman, Maya Rodriguez. She led this inning off. She reached on an air and scored. She sent one right back up the middle to Clark. She was unable to handle it cleanly. First pitch up. The 1-0, called a strike on the outside corner. We're even at mozzarella sticks. That one misses and gets through Mummery's legs. Sliding in safely at third is Palm. Here's a pitch. Called strike. 2-2 the count. The pregame I mentioned I did crack open a bag of seeds already. We might be in trouble, folks. I'm already halfway through this bag. 2-2 high. Count now full on Maya Rodriguez, left-handed hitting Greyhound third baseman. Here's a payoff pitch. It's ball 4.
Designated player, Kara Cooper.
Kara Cooper, the DP, to the plate. She singled earlier this inning. Also scored a run. Runners at the corners for the Greyhounds. We're still in the top of the second. 8-0 your score. First pitch in the dirt, or turf, I should say. And Rodriguez will take second. As the ball bounced to the backstop. Now runners at second and third for the Greyhounds. This one sent right back up the middle. 2 more runs will score. And I thought for a second there that Cooper was going to try to take third on the overthrow from the outfielder, Morgan.
Right fielder, Peyton Cusack.
Now we'll see the right fielder step in, Peyton Cusack. chicane earlier this inning. With both runs scoring there, UIndy up 10-zip. First pitch called strike. The 0-1, little out. There's a called strike for the second one of the AB. One ball, two strikes on Cusack. And this one sent foul toward the Cardinal dugout. Kent stays at a ball and two strikes. Monday deals. This one fouled down the third base line once more. Cardinals still looking for that third and final out of the inning. It's been quite a rough one to say the least. 8 runs given up. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 2. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Monday delivers. This one on the ground to the first baseman, Clark. Goes over, grabs it herself, and takes it herself for the third and final out of the inning. UIndy puts up an 8 spot in the second inning and will lead 10-0 heading into the home half of the inning. We'll be right back. Welcome back inside the Highland Sports Complex. Alex Baker here, providing you live coverage of today's doubleheader between Wheeling and the University of Indianapolis. We're in game number one. The Greyhounds currently hold a 10-0 lead over the Cardinals. Redbirds went down in order. Kay, Kresick, Mummery in the home half of the second. We're ready to start the top of the third now. The leadoff batter is Sydney Oliver, the center fielder. She's been to the dish twice already. 0 for 1 with a walk. She grounded out to the first baseman, Kirsten Monday, who's now in the pitcher's circle back in the first. She takes ball one here to start this plate appearance. And then she drew a 4-pitch walk off Maria Clark in the second. Barracks came in, grabbed a little rosin. Called strike on the outside corner. 1-0 the count. Here comes the pretzel stick pitch. That one in the dirt. Turf. I'll get it right eventually. Two balls and a strike now on the center fielder, Oliver. Pitch taken for a strike. 2-2 now the count. I sure am glad this one's inside today, folks. Only 34 degrees outside. It was raining on my way here. It's cloudy out there. Just not a good day to be outside. This one sent over the jumping Shiloh Miller at second. A big turnaround first and a fire to first. Close one. Oliver able to dive back in safely. Now we'll see Shelby Cook step in. She's 0 for 1 with a backward K in the first. She walked and scored last inning. First pitch she sees. Up. Pitch number 2 is a called strike. 1-1 the count. This one sent foul. That one's going to roll all the way out to that wall. Well, not really. There's kind of an opening out there for players to walk through. Ball's retrieved by Kresick out there, sent back in to Monday in the circle. She'll allow her infielders and outfielders to get set. And the infield comes in almost after every pitch. Give words of encouragement. 1-2 count. Monday delivers. And she'll record her first collegiate strikeout there as Cook went around on it. Now we'll see the second baseman stroll in. That's Jocelyn Calvin. She's 0 for 2 in this one. Reached on air and a 3-2 count in the first, and then flew out to Werricks at short in the second. First pitch she sees, a ball. Throw down from the knees, not in time to get the stealing Oliver. Sydney able to put herself in scoring position. Monday winds and fires. Up and out. Ball 2. No strikes on Calvin. right-handed hitting second baseman. 2-0, misses away for ball number 3. Monday, 1 pitch away from walking Calvin. The 3-0 up for ball number 4. That'll be a 4-pitch walk for Calvin. And now we'll see the left fielder, Brooklyn Willis, in. She's 2 for 2 so far today. Slugged a 2-run homer over the left center field fence in the first, and she doubled and scored last inning. Monday will have to be careful here. Didn't keep that first pitch anywhere near the strike zone, so that'll be the first ball here on Willis. The 1-0 home. Called strike in the upper part of the zone. That one up for a ball. Monday deals that one away. Ball 3. Three balls and a strike on Brooklyn Willis. One away in the inning. Runners at first and second for the Greyhounds. This one sent on the ground, short. Wericks will take the 4-short out at third. That'll get Oliver for out number 2.
Pitcher, Cheyenne Eads.
Now we'll see the pitcher, Cheyenne Eads. She's got 2 hits as well. On a 3-2 pitch in the first, she singled, and then she doubled and scored in the second. She's got runners at first and second with 2 away in the inning. Here's the first pitch to her for Monday, grounded foul. Pitch number 2, this at bat up for a ball. This pitch fouled into the screen. A ball and 2 strikes now on Cheyenne Eads. Monday trying to work out of this inning with no further damage to that scoreboard. Fouled off. Eads stays alive. Monday deals this one, sent into short center field. Oliver trucking for home. She's in, standing up. Mummery going to have to field this one off the backstop as runners advance to second and third. Your score now 11-0 in favor of UIndy. Ella Palm, the catcher, into the batter's box. She's 1 for 2 here in this one. Reached on an air and scored, and then walked on a 3-2 pitch. Excuse me, no. I'm looking at the wrong name on my lineup card. I'll correct myself. Palm flew out to the left fielder Casasa in the first, then doubled in the second and scored. She's behind in the count 0-2 here. That one up and away for a ball. The 1-2 on its way, swung on and missed. Monday able to limit the damage to just a run. And this one, we'll head to the home half of the third right after this break. Greyhounds up 11-0. Eads took just one warm-up pitch before she had her catcher Palm send it down. Meanwhile, the Cardinals still in their after-inning huddle. We need to get the bats going here in this third inning, down by 11.
For the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 34, Ray Casasa.
In case you didn't catch that, Ring Casasa, the left fielder, will lead off the third for the Cardinals. She went 1 for 9 last year, which averages out to 111. Her one hit was a single. She K'd 4 times and stole one base. She was handed a sword on the first pitch from Eads. Tried to lay one down the first base line, but it ends up going foul. 0-2 on Casasa. The 0-2 from Eads is swung on and missed by Casasa. That is Eads' 4th strikeout of the ball game. Now we'll see the second baseman Shyla Miller for the first time. First pitch, swung on and missed. Shyla Miller sporting a new number this season, number 21. She hit .307 last year, recorded 27 total hits, 4 or more trips to the Keystone, drove in 6 runs, fanned 15 times. Takes that pitch for a ball. Ended the year with 7 walks and 3 stolen bases. Fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with 1 away in the inning. Cardinals are still looking for their first hit of this one. Swung on and missed by Miller. That's the second K of the inning and the 3rd consecutive. Cardinals flip the order back to the top with center fielder Amber Morgan. She got plunked in the first inning. She was then forced out at second on a Kiki Works grounder. This one grounded to third. It's called foul. The third baseman, Rodriguez, was there to knock it down. This one fouled back toward me. Don't know why I flinched. Probably because I had just looked up. No, I'm not going to get hit. There's a screen in front of me for that reason. Morgan, a true sophomore and a leader on this team. Chapman says that she makes the others around her a lot better, pushes herself and her teammates. She's definitely going to be a leader in that outfield. Takes the ball there. Moves the count to 1-2 with 2 away in the bottom of the third. Morgan takes this one for a ball. Had to scoot back off the plate a little bit to avoid being hit by the pitch. It's 2-2 now. Cheyenne Eads hurls. Foul tipped into the mitt of Ella Palm, so the Cardinals go down in order as all three strike out. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Coming up next, you're watching Cardinals softball on the Mountain East Conference Digital Network. Was jotting down the change there for the Cardinals. Kylia Chappell in at first base now for Maria Clark. Remember, in softball, players are allowed to re-enter once. Starters, anyhow. First pitch here can't be dug out by Wericks at short. So Maya Rodriguez records her first hit of the ball game there on just one pitch. Now we'll see the DP, Kara Cooper, stroll in. She's 2 for 2 in this one with a single and a double. She's also scored one of those 11 Greyhound runs. Takes this first pitch up for a ball. Kirsten Monday still in the circle for the Cards. And that's the first bean ball for Monday, as Cooper will head down to first base. So with runners at first and second, we'll see the right fielder Peyton Cusack. She's 0 for 2 in this one. Struck out and also grounded out in the second inning.
for Kusak.
All right.
Caitlin Flynn.
We've got a pinch hitter here. It's going to be number 24, Caitlin Flynn. And then we have a defensive substitution for the Cardinals. Miller and Wericks will flip-flop spots. The first pitch Flynn sees will be swung on and missed. Flynn has 5 at-bats this season, but no hits. She has struck out twice. This one up the middle. There's Wericks. What a play to get the out at second. Chappell will send it home. Mummery applies the tag for the out. Cardinals celebrating the big play there from the middle infielders to get the force at second, as well as the out from Chappell to Mummery at home. But have to be aware they still got to get one more out in this inning. Can't over-celebrate and allow a runner to advance. So back to the top of the order, it's Sydney Oliver. She swings and misses at offering number 1 from Oliver. Pitch 2, up. That pitch up for a ball. Only one runner on here. It's Flynn down there at first base. That's a ball. Little out. Three balls and a strike is your count. Oliver up the middle. Miller able to knock it down. Wericks tried to stretch that arm out and that leg to keep her toe on the bag and get the force at second. But she is just a little bit short. So Oliver will reach base. Now we'll see the first baseman, Shelby Cook. Scratch that. We're going to see a pinch hitter.
For the Greyhounds, number 36, Josie Jagger will bat for Cook. Josie Jagger.
Josie Jagger will be the pinch hitter here for Cook, who was previously 0 for 2 with a walk in this one. Struck out both times, so probably a good move here for head coach Melissa Frost, who's in her 21st season with UIndy. First pitch called strike. Second pitch up for a ball. This is Jagger's first time in the batter's box this season, and in her collegiate career, she is a freshman. The 1-1 from Monday. Sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. This one, slugged foul. May have heard it hit off the glass. Count stays at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Just missed. A little out of the zone. Got two ducks on the pond here. One at first, one at second. The 2-2 misses. Loads the count. Here's the 3-2. This one is sent foul down the third base line. Count will stay full on Josie Jagger, the freshman pinch hitter for UIndy. Runners will be moving on the pitch. This one grounded to Miller at short, and she's going to have to eat it as it popped out of her glove there for a second. So with the bases loaded, we'll see Jocelyn Calvin, the second baseman.
Second baseman, Jocelyn Calvin.
Calvin reached on an error back in the first inning, flew out to Werricks, who at the time was at short in the second. And then in the third, she drew a 4-pitch walk. With the bases loaded, the first pitch sent into the alley. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. The third one being waved home. It's cut off by Chappell. And that will be a bases clearing double for Jocelyn Calvin. And now your score 13-0. Now batting is the left fielder, number 1, Brooklyn Willis. It was 2 for 3 in this one, a 2-run homer, a double, and a fielder's choice. First pitch, taken for a ball. This one on the ground to Fahima. Fires the first to Chappell to get out number 3. The Cardinals will come to the plate in the bottom of the 4th, down 13-0.
Jalen Cobb.
Welcome back into the Highland Sports Complex. Got a couple changes for UIndy. First up, number 23, Shelby Cook, re-enters the game at first base. She was pinch hit for by Josie Jagger. And then Jalen Kopp enters for Kara Cooper at designated player. Now for the Cardinals, it's Kiki Wericks in the batter's box. She fouls the first pitch off, moving the count to 0-1. We're now in the bottom of the fourth. UIndy up big in this one, 13-0. Wericks takes this one for a ball. Evens count at 1-1. This one sent foul to the screen. Evens count to a ball and 2 strikes. Redbirds still looking for their first hit. That pitch into the turf. Hey, I got it right that time. Previous 2, I'd said into the dirt. Two balls, 2 strikes. Eads hurls it. This one fouled off down the first baseline. Count stays where it is. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul down the first baseline. Wericks 0 for 1 in this one. Into a fielder's choice in the first inning after working a full count against Eads. She's seen quite a few pitches in this AB. This one, guess where it went? Foul. Still 2-2. Eads brings home pitch number 8. That one low and in. Count has gone full on Wericks. Payoff pitch, fouled off. We'll do it again in a moment. And correction on your score, it's 14-0 in favor of UIndy. Just looked up at the scoreboard and noticed that. We got it fixed on the overlays. Time called by Wericks. Here's the payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Wericks draws a leadoff walk. Definitely earned that one. Saw 10-plus pitches in that one. Now we'll see the third baseman step into the batter's box. Tatiana Tofahima. The third baseman already 0 for 1 in this one. She struck out looking back in the first. First pitch she sees is a ball. Here's the 1-0. That one, a called strike. 1-1 the count now. Wericks, the runner at first, gets a lead. This pitch fouled back. 1-2 now on Tofahima. This pitch swung on and missed. Throw down to first. Not in time to get Werricks. But Tofahima strikes out for the second time in this one.
First baseman, number 20, Kylie Chapel.
Now we're going to see the first baseman, Kylie Chapel. The junior hit just .083 last season, recorded 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. This one grounded foul. Just like to point out, I just noticed this, that I looked down. The Werricks walk broke up a string of 4 straight Ks for Cheyenne Eads. Chapel swings through that pitch. There's a count to 0-2. Madison K awaits in the on-deck circle. Swung on and missed. Werricks trying to advance 60 feet and does. That's her second steal of the ballgame. So with 2 away and a runner in scoring position, Madison K steps into the box. K was robbed of a hit back in inning number 2. Sent a line drive down to first base, and Shelby Cook just snared it. First pitch swung on and missed by K. K takes ball 1. The 1-1 on its way. Another swing and a miss from Madison K. She's behind in the count now, 1-2. Skies this one. It's foul. Two away in the inning. Werricks 120 feet from scoring. K behind, 1-2. Eads deals. Swung on and missed. So for the second straight inning, Eads will strike out the side. We'll head to the top of the 5th after this break. UIndy up 14-0 over Wheeling. We've got some changes for the Cardinals here in the top of the fifth. The catcher, Grace Mummery, moves from behind the plate to second base. Denise Carrillo comes in to play shortstop. And now behind the plate is Peyton Massey. We're going to start the top of the fifth with a score of 14-0, UIndy on top.
Leading off for the Greyhounds, the pitcher, Cheyenne Eads.
Cheyenne Eads will lead things off. She's got a 3-hit game going. She's been a Cardinal killer in this one. 2 singles, a double, plus a run scored. Kirsten Monday still in the circle for the Redbirds. First pitch, sent foul into the lights.
On deck.
This pitch taken for a ball. It's count even to 1-1. Monday deals it. This one fouled. Ball and 2 strikes now. Monday misses this one out of the zone. 2-2 is the count now on Cheyenne Eads. The 2-2 swung on and missed for the first out of the inning. We're going to have a pinch hitter here. It's going to be number 19, Abby Brown, replacing Ella Palm. This is Brown's first career at bat in college. First pitch she sees, she fans on. Monday motions home the 0-1. It's up and away for ball 1. Moving the count even. That pitch taken for a ball by Brown. Moves the count to 2 balls and a strike. Monday was looking to go to the outside corner there, missed it a bit off the plate. Three and 1. Brown back into the box. Here's the pitch. That's taken for ball 4.
Third baseman, Maya Rodriguez.
The walk will bring Maya Rodriguez to the plate. The Greyhound third baseman is 1 for 2 in this one. Reached on an error and walked in the second. It was a big inning for the Greyhounds. They scored 8 in that. And that one grounded to Mummery at second. Brown will be called out for the runner's interference.
Designated player, number 21, Jalen Kopp.
Now we'll see Jalen Kopp to the plate. First pitch taken for a strike by Cup. Cup, yet another freshman, is getting her first plate appearance here in game one of this twin bill. Takes that pitch outside. Count even at a ball and a strike. One on its way. Grounded to third. Tafahima handles, fires the first to Chappell to record out number 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th with a score of 14-0 in favor of UIndy.
UIndy 14, Wheeling nothing.
Laughing because I came out of the break and I had my mic muted and I gave you who was due up, and now I'm going to have to run through it again. Honest mistake. I'm laughing at myself here. I'm not even mad about it. Kresick due up along with Mummery and Casasa.
And leading off for the Cardinals,
Ella Cook,
right fielder,
Ella Palm, my fault, re-enters at catcher for the Greyhounds. Kresick 0 for 1 in this one, grounded out back in the second. Takes ball 1. Being down by 14, the run rule could come into play here unless the Cardinals make up some work here. They need to put up at least 7. Wheeling has been no hit so far. Kresick swings through that offering, moving the count to 1-1. Eads deals a strike. Kresick swung through it. 1-2. Swung on and missed for the third straight strikeout for Eads.
second baseman, Chris Mummery.
That K of Kresick is the 10th of the game for Eads, as we'll see Grace Mummery step into the right-handed batter's box. Mummery, one of the strikeout victims back in inning number 2. First pitch, ball. The 1-0. Swung on and missed by Mummery. The 1-1. Fouled into the backstop. 1-2 now on Mummery. One-two, a late swing. Mummery goes down on strikes for the second time in this one. K count up to 11 for Eads. And now Rain Casasa will be the batter. She struck out
Left
in inning
fielder,
number 3.
34, Rain Casasa.
We're going to have a pinch hitter step in here. It's going to be number 99, Aaliyah Walker.
For the Cardinals, number 99, Aaliyah Walker. The back for Casasa, Aaliyah Walker.
Walker hit 198 with 7 RBIs at Davenport back in 2023. First pitch, fouled off. 11 of 14 outs here for Eads have been via the strikeout. Walker swings through the second pitch, and the Cardinals down to their final strike in this one. The 0-2 on its way. Walker and the Cardinals stay alive here in game 1. She fouls it back. The 0-2 again. Taken for a ball. Walker patiently awaits the 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 12 for Eads.
No errors and no one left. Your final score.
So Cheyenne Eads throws a no-hitter and strikes out 12.
12 hits, no errors for the Cardinals.
That's just insane for Cheyenne Eads. I mean, 12 out of 15 outs that you record are strikeouts. That's wow. I mean, just kudos to Eads. She had everything working for her, every pitch, every location. Cardinals just could not get the bats going in this one as they were no hit. Meanwhile, the UIndy bats started hot and stayed hot all throughout, propelled by that 8-run second inning to take this one 14-0. We'll be starting game number 2 here in about 30 to 45 minutes. We hope you stay with us for that one.